Good morning, good afternoon, guys. I hope you all are having a good day so far. So, here is today's lesson. I will give you a handout for y'all to work on today. It's assignment number 12. Let me zoom in here. I hope y'all are having a good day. We're going to be looking at graphs of quadratic equations. We will explore what the graphs of different quadratic equations look like. What you should be asking yourselves as we go through these exercises is, what is a parabola? We will explore the shapes that different quadratic equations make in a graph, and then you all will describe the behaviors of graphs of quadratic equations by changing parts of the equation. So you're going to change some numbers, and then you're going to see how it affects the graph. For today, what's going on here? Oh, let me try this. For today, first let's make a definition, or let's define parabolas. So a parabola, you guys need to just fill in this blank. A parabola is the shape made by the graph if a of a quadratic equation. Okay. Let's see some examples. This is a parabola. It's kind of this U shape. We can have also upside down U shapes. Look at number 3. What do you notice about this one? It's still a U, but it's a little bit narrower than 1 and 2. We've got another upside down U, and this one's also a little bit narrow compared to number 2, which is a little bit wider. Okay. The other things that we can notice about these is, where's the vertex? The vertex, I'm going to put it in red here, is either the lowest or the highest point. So if it's a regular upshaping U, the vertex is at the bottom. If it's pointing down, the vertex is at the top. We're going to learn later that these points have a name, like the maximum and the minimum. And we're going to learn what that means and why is this a minimum and why is this called the maximum and what makes this look this way and what makes this one look this way. So we're going to learn about that here over the next couple days. Why does this one go upside down? And why does this one go straight up or in the up direction? Okay. So when I say up, I mean this is up, and I mean pointing towards the negative numbers is down. We're going to learn about all that this week and maybe into next week. Let's see how our lessons go. But parabolas, quadratic equations are very useful in real world problems, like in engineering and science, biology. A lot of different sciences actually use quadratic equations, which are then graphed into quadratic graphs, and they're very useful for a lot of different things, which we'll also explore over the next few weeks. What you're going to do today is you're going to, read these directions. You will explore the graphs of equations by using GeoGebra. There's a link in Teams to change some of the values in the equation and see how it affects the graph. Follow the steps below to answer the questions. Let's look at example number 1. Move the vertex, which is the red dot, to 0, 0, and the slider, which is the blue slide, to number 1, and then fill in the blanks below. So you're going to go to GeoGebra. You'll follow the link. It's going to look like this. Okay, it should look like this on your screen. Then you are going to do what the question is telling you. So, for example, it says move this red dot. So you just grab the red dot with your clicker or with your mouse, if you have a mouse, or with your trackpad, or if you have a touchscreen, you can. Right now I'm using my finger. You're going to put this red dot to 0, 0. Okay. Make sure it's at 0, 0. And then the other part was, so the red dot is at 0. Let me put this in red so it matches up. Come on, man. This doesn't want to erase. There we go. Red dot at 0, 0. That's the vertex. and then put the blue slider at number 1. So let's go back to GeoGebra. So this is the slider. See how these little numbers are changing? As I go up, it goes to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to put it at 1. Then it says fill in the blanks. So f of x equals blank, x minus blank plus blank. Okay, so let's take a look here, and here's the equation. Okay, let me see if I get a little mouse. Right here, here's the equation. So the first blank is 1. So here I'm going to write 1. And then here I got 0 and 0. So then I'm going to write 0 and 0. And you'll see on the bottom here, it's going to show you some more stuff, okay? The equation, the root is, the y-intercept is, the minimum is. You're going to continue to fill in these blanks, okay? So the information you need to fill in, let me put this. The information that you need to fill this in will be right here on your screen. Okay, I blanked it out here because I want you guys to watch, play with this in GeoGebra, not just copy the answers from the screenshot. So you'll have to look here, and you'll see an equation. You'll see the root is. You'll see the y-intercept, and you'll see the minimum. So you're going to get the information to fill these blanks in from here on your screen in GeoGebra. After you answer these questions, and I want you to go number 2. Now you're going to move the slider to number 5. What happened to the parabola? Answer the questions. Did it get narrow or wider? Draw, and then I want you to draw a sketch. Copy over what you get from here, from GeoGebra, into here. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? You can draw something like this, okay? Just a quick sketch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can draw a quick sketch. If you've got some colors, you can draw your vertex and draw however your parabola is going to look. This is not what yours is necessarily going to look like, but that's just an example. When you're sketching, it doesn't have to be exact. Just the general trend I want to see is it pointing upward or downward? And is it a narrow one or a skinnier one? So if you can capture that in your sketch, you'll be good to go. Number 3 is move the slider to -1. First, look at your graph, then move it to -5. What happens to the graphs? Okay, what happens to the graphs? Draw also a sketch on these, and then I believe that's all the questions for today. Okay, we'll do a little bit more exploration tomorrow, and then we'll start actually learning why these things are happening and start looking at some equations. Okay. If you all get stuck, as usual, please let us know so we can come by and help you.